I'm sure every one of you remember, my husband never asked for directions. It's because, ladies, if you're in the car, chances are we're going someplace we don't want to get to. Believe me, I got tickets for the Super Bowl, the World Series. I know how to get there. I got it mapped out a week in advance like a bank heist. I'm going to your mother's house for Christmas. Damn, I missed the exit by the time we turn around. We'll see her Thanksgiving. It's 11 months away. It's okay.
Bobby Slayton, Genius Comedy, thank you so much.
You know what? That joke was on, I think, my Showtime special 4 years ago, and it's already antiquated because nobody asks for directions anymore.
Because you got that.
Well, you got which I just got last year finally. Your smartphone, it just tells you how to. Well, you know that.
Siri, how do I get to my mother-in-law's? The long way.
And the Google Maps, and Uber's got. But so nobody asks for directions. It used to be the old days. You pull to a gas station.
Right now, viewers are looking at Bobby going, I recognize him. You've been HBO, you've been TVs, movies, your voice is super recognizable. We're still hearing you doing all kinds of stuff.
You know, my voice, I never thought until I see that it sounds like that, but there's so many comedians that do impressions of me. I don't know if you know who Frank Caliendo is? Yeah. Frank Caliendo, he does a great George Bush. He's on Letterman a lot. He had his own showroom in Vegas.
Yes,
great
I
impressions.
do.
He's great. So he lives in Phoenix. I'm doing a radio show in Phoenix. And everybody, Dana Carvey, who I started out with, and Kevin Pollak, both do impressions of me. And to me, it just sounds like, So, but they all do it the same way. So I guess I kind of sound like that. So Caliendo calls up, and he starts doing me. And I don't really sound like that. But they play it back, and I had a hard time telling who was me and who was him. It was pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So, Bobby, you're at the Comedy Mix this weekend. Looking super forward to that. When was the last time you were in Vancouver?
You know, it's funny. We're talking about that because you grew up here, right?
I did.
You know, this town. I was here. I've not been here in 20 years, and last time I was here, God, it must have been 2020. Yeah, my daughter was about 5 or 6 years old, and we were shooting a TV show. Wes Craven, who did Nightmare on Elm Street, and Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger. I love monster movies, so I get to work, and they thought I was out of my mind. These two very quiet men. So here I am with Freddy Krueger and Wes Craven, and you know we're shooting this TV show, and I was here for 2 weeks, and I'd never really done a TV show or a movie before. So when I got here, they said, here's your per diem. For those of you not in showbiz, here's your
cash.
They give you cash. So I guess like $100 a day to eat. So I'm here for 14 days. I'm only working for about 5. So they hand me like $1,400. Canadian, which was $9 US at the time. That joke will always work.
It's
even though
true.
Your money went up above ours, which made me feel horrible a couple years ago. But you owe $1,400. I have 2 weeks in Vancouver. I'd never been here, and it's such a great town. And we're talking about how it's changed. I mean, it's, you know, I mean, I was in San Francisco for 20 years. I had to go back there now, and the skyscrapers. I mean, they've changed for the better. The restaurants. Because that's all I do is eat at restaurants. I love restaurants.
It's a good food town.
Well, I came in last night early so I could do your show.
Thank you.
And only one show tonight at the Comedy Mix, so I could go out to eat. Friday and Saturday I can't. So Wednesday and Thursday, I like to search out good restaurants. Because I don't play golf, I don't do drugs, I don't go to strip clubs. I'm married, my life sucks. I got to do something. Food.
Let's talk about being married. You've been married and hockey. Who's your team?
I don't care.
Okay,
I said that.
27 years married.
Yeah.
And you do so many wife jokes.
Yeah.
How does she take those jokes?
Well, she's not watching right now. My wife, when she comes to my show, I have a big box of props and I do puppets like Carrot Top. I feel humiliated, but no, you know what? She's actually written a couple of the jokes.
Really?
Well, here's the thing. Before I got married, I kind of had a nutty girlfriend, like there's any other kind. And so I already had the girlfriend jokes, and I kind of switched them to wife jokes. And my wife said, well, they're not really about me, they're about his ex. And then slowly, they became about her. And 90% of it, it's like women, all of you. You want to hate the jokes, but they're all true. How
guy jokes
the air conditioner is on too high, the music's too loud, you're driving too fast. Every guy watching now lives for this, and so women, and I do some racial stuff, and the gay people or Asian people, they're not mean-spirited. They kind of go, well, he's kind of right.
And I have a question with that.
Yeah.
Is there something that's off limits in comedy? Anything?
In comedy in general, to me.
For you?
No, because
you're edgy. You're not known to be PC.
If you look at a lot of comics now, many of them who opened up for me, but if you look at a lot of comics from Sarah Silverman to Louis C.K., Bill Burr, they're doing stuff that, when I did not similar stuff, but 25 years ago in San Francisco, when I started doing a few gay jokes, a few black jokes, and I always felt, well, minorities are making fun of me, why can't I make fun of them? So there's nothing off limits if it's funny.
Right, that's it. It's got to be smart.
It's got to be funny. And you'll still get a few people really ticked off, but that's what makes it so great.
Because it sparks the conversation.
Exactly.
We love it. Comedy Mix this weekend. Go see Bobby.
Are you coming? No. What's your excuse?
Is that an invitation?
Yes.
I often go when I'm invited.
Of course you're invited.
All right.
My wife's not here? Yeah. Of course you're invited.
At Pitbull of Comedy, Bobby Slayton. He's my new best friend. Can I bring Margaret Trudeau? Because she's also my new best friend.
course.
It's 8:48. We're going out to Dawn. Dawn, you can come too.